Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's time for Songs of Seeks. I'm your old host, Gilvin. Man, why are you guys so miserable all of a sudden? Happiness below 70. I think it's because we might not have enough meat or whatever. Either way, it's time for us to embark on our journey into thinking. It's actually one of the things humans are best at. We are excellent at the concept of science and bureaucracy. That's what we're good at in this game. I cannot find the science building. Administration laboratory, there we go. Alright. I think I can put our first set of labs over here, maybe. No, that's very close to the warehouse. Hang on, what's the fertility like down here? Okay. Actually, it's pretty dead there. So you know what? We'll put our thinking spots down here. What? Alright. Similar to the usual, I'll make a fairly small modular and easy to copy and paste building. Alright. Good. So we'll enable that to be constructed. That'll require some wood, some furniture, and some stone. Not too bad. That's going to unlock us the ability to do technology, which there's a whole tech tree, and we're going to slowly work our way through it. I think the first thing I want, though, is maybe coal-fired ovens? I don't know. It would free up more wood for the carpenters, that's for sure. But on the other hand, now that I have a woodcutter, I actually do have wood. You know, at least most of the time, I hope. 25. Let's fully employ the woodcutter here. I want to make sure I'm getting enough wood for everything. Yeah, I guess that's probably where the excess wood's going. Although the science room will need employees too. Happiness is above 80, so we're getting immigrants. Yeah. Unfortunately, to fully satisfy, like we need 728 wood, decays at 0.5 a year. That's 300 wood a year. That's a fair bit. Especially when you also consider carpentry. Like, yeah. 50 wood a day. I think there is like 16 days a year. You know, there might be 5 days a season though, so it might be like 20 a year. Couple more carpenter employees. There we are. Bringing up. Yeah. Not bad. We can make 4 furniture a day. I mean, at 144 furniture a year so far, like, we can definitely meet the decay demands and have leftover, so that's good. Laboratory's under construction. People should be really happy once we have the thinking job established. Humans love thinking. Wow, we produce a whole 87 knowledge. It's a pretty tiny amount. Don't worry, we'll get more immigrants eventually. I hope. Oh. Yeah. Because I would like a couple more thinking people. Because even some basic technologies will be very important. Like, I can unlock the stage for 100 science, and that's another service, which will provide me with more people. Same with, like, the graveyard. Blood sport, 250 there, yeah. Refined taste would be nice. Although I think that requires pottery to actually upgrade you. Yeah. Might be able to engage in commerce and sell bread. Yeah, you know, maybe. Let's find out. If I can remember where commerce is. Logistics, here we go. Okay, it's a little much of an import depot. Import and export depot, respectively. That'll need resources, obviously. Apparently getting wood is somewhat difficult. I don't know where the wood is going. It's not like the bakery should be able to use it all. But yeah, depending on what we can actually manage to scrounge together for export, we'll see. It's possible bread is going to be a big export for us. We'll see. Maybe furniture. Furniture can be a good early export. It would actually require us to have excess furniture, though. Well, it'll get there. Extreme temperatures. Unfortunately, I don't have any way for them to cool down. The nearest river is really far. At some point, I'll need to, like, actually probably make a pool. Because I'm pretty sure they have a need. Okay, actually their need for swimming is pretty tiny, so I don't care. We'll also need to build a road and a lot of other things. But I saw benches. Benches I think are pretty easy to do. Decoration. Bench. Costs furniture. Yeah, benches are pretty easy. I may have made that facing the wrong way. One moment. Oh, no, not lamp. As much as I wish I could, lamps cost metal. Be a struggle gathering lumber. Honestly, I just fell some trees out here. But yeah, if I can give people benches, that'll be a little hit. Like, 0.5 is still 0.5. Can't do awe right now. I can't do that. Roads would be potentially quite good. It's a fairly cheap research to unlock. Someday we'll maybe actually unlock it. It'll take a while though. 7 out of 8. Come on. Bench get built. Yeah, the carpenters continue to struggle. the bench got built. Nice. Perfect. So with any luck, that should be a little boon to them. Improve their happiness a tiny bit more. Alright. Maybe we can get some more people. So speaking of, no, we're still at -1. Jeez. We actually lost someone. Oh well. Yeah. We're not doing much in the way of thinking right now. Ah. The export depot, I see. Well, I don't know if I'm exporting anything yet. Ooh. You guys buy bread for 10. Hello, neighbor. Do you want some bread? Alright. Well, the good news is that's actually not a bad price. Holy shit. Fucking 150 for cut stone. 300 for metal isn't that crazy, actually. 150 for cut stone is. Fuck that. We'll cut our own stone, damn it. Yeah, especially if the import price is 2. Play 1. What's import price on, like, pottery? 45, that's not too bad. Okay. So, we will see, but it looks like I think I'm exporting bread, which will allow me to import some metal, which will allow me to, say, upgrade our bakery to produce... Okay, export settings. Seriously, we really shouldn't export too much bread. Like, wow, leave a lot of bread, is what I should say. Leave a lot of bread in storage. And we'll import metal. Yeah. So that'll keep the bakery running more or less full time. Yeah. Tech bakery refined. You got it, game. You got it. Maybe not. How much is it for refined baking? $7.50. Oof. I'm gonna need to fill up the laboratory pretty much for that. There's no one willing to buy grain at all. Fair enough. You Sandy. But yeah, that's okay. We're struggling a little bit to get over this hump right now. So I'm just trying to think mentally about ways I can do that. Maybe before I accept metal. Because it might be, for example, a good idea to accept some pottery and maybe upgrade some of our services. Oof. Oof. Actually, no, wait. That one's pretty cheap, but I remember it requiring, like, bathing? Yeah. So 2.5k science. It's 50 science to upgrade, you know. That's 100 science to unlock the stage period. So yeah, I was hoping that, you know, the access to furniture would be helping a little bit more, but it seems like it's not really. People are still struggling with mood despite access to furniture. Exporting excess bread. Hypothetically, how about meat? Only 7A? Yeah, fair enough. Not really worth it then. I need Yeah, alright. Let's consider pottery as our import of choice. Mm-hmm. 28? Actually, that's perfect. We can only buy groups of 32, so... Alright, I'm gonna put in a couple of scientists instead of carpenters. Let's allocate you guys to thinking. We need to kind of develop technology. Technology points decay over time, or knowledge points decay, but are produced by scientists. So you never have like necessarily a steady amount, and it's kind of a little wobbly. Yeah, Baker is running at full capacity. There are no resources to sell. I'm trying. Eventually we'll get to 32, then we'll sell that load of bread. Or however much it takes. Eventually we'll have enough money and we'll be able to import. Price of pottery is really coming down. That's good. Just looking. Looking to import what we can here. Come on. I believe in us. We need a little more money. No resources to sell. I still have no idea how we apparently have no excess wood. It's really weird. Because math says I consume 20, 30, and produce 55 on a daily basis, but it doesn't seem like it adds up that much. I think it's predictive, but it's not predicting very well. Maybe it's the travel time. It looks like we sold some more bread. Oh, and then it looks like we managed to make a purchase. Incoming wares, 32 pottery. Alright, and I've gotten 50 science points, so I can get refined tastes. So once I have pottery... sorry, food stall's the one I'm upgrading. This, I upgrade. And now our food stall quality is higher. So, you know, originally we were only getting a little bit from it, but, or 50% because the quality was garbage, but now the quality is overall, it's only 68%. Seems wrong. Quality 60. We might need a second food vendor. One less carpenter. Alright. You gotta make sure we maintain, like, good access. But yeah, so now our food stall value will increase, and hopefully that'll actually drive up our happiness a bit, because we're stagnating and I'm struggling. If I just hold on, I'll get some more research points. And I should still be able to get the entertainment one. Roads are 150, unfortunately. Fancy market for 300. So yeah, entertainment's probably the next one I want to get. A nice big old stage. 74 happiness, that's good. Production still exceeds consumption. Okay. I'm going to cease selling excess bread. It gives me a free worker who can go work in the carpentry shop, I suppose. Our target's 201 knowledge, so we just gotta wait. That's good. Happiness 79. Come on, we're almost there. Eee, look at that, immigrant. Another carpenter? Another carpenter. Come on, produce more chairs. Yeah, I feel like more carpenters might not matter because we just don't have, you know, the wood. We could have like 12 carpenters. Probably end up being like more efficient. Hey, look at that, some more immigrants. There we go. Look at that, people are actually kind of happy. 100 people. Nice little capstone for the day. Wow, suddenly I have so many workers. Holy crap. Let's get a third person thinking. I'm doing science. Come on, I need like just a little bit more in the science points. You know what? Full high on. Let's go. Lots of science. That'll actually make people happier because, like, you know, job satisfaction or whatever. Humans love thinking. It gives them 100% fulfillment. 100! Huzzah! Alright. So that gives us some spare workers as well. Put them carpenting. Alright, let's unlock the stage. Well, I do like full-size things. Alright, 30 wood, 30 furniture. You got it. Alright. Well, their furniture access is continuing to climb at least. Sooner or later that will kind of cap out. Then we'll actually have spare furniture laying around, which will be nice. I won't have to wait to build. Though I don't technically have to wait to build either. Just take away a little bit of furniture. That gives us, like, almost enough furniture. There we are, we do have enough furniture now. Almost mined all the stone out, come on. Some stubborn rocks. Although honestly, like as we clear out the stone, we'll turn it into like roads, and that'll be good. Okay, blood sports, roads, and fancy markets. We got a lot that we're going to be getting and improving over time. All right, there we are. Come on, we've got some spare workers. Let's go. Get this built. Give people stage access. These stages are 1.5, so it's good. Fighting pits are 2.0, and they're pretty cheap as well with the whole science thing. So yeah, civic entertainment. We'll be getting that now. Fighting pit. Ah yes, that's not too bad actually. 4. Six is probably way more than we need, but still. Let's get it at like 4. Alright. And so that'll be stage access. Fighting pits access is coming up. So that's going to be another giant chunk of fulfillment and happiness for our people. The main concern I have now is food. Technically, our consumption rate is now in excess of our production. So, that's not good. We will need another bakery. And with another bakery, we will also likely need... Well, actually, do I need another bakery? I don't know. Well, I'm not getting 64 hunks of metal anytime soon, so yes. Yeah, stage access, 109 people. Wow. And hey, you know what? We've got people at 50% furniture. It's not too bad, actually. Trying to think if there's any other easy to fill civics. Alright. Out of curiosity, is there clay that I can make use of? Theoretically, yes, but it's not really good. We'll probably end up importing clay, which is fine. Alright. That's almost constructed. We have enough workers for the bakery, so that's good. I'm gonna store like 400 bread now. And we have like enough workers for the bakery, which is good. And someday, the fight pit will be constructed too. And then we'll have even more people. Which is good because I'm going to need another grain farm and people to work it. Slow but steady. That's as high as it can go. Fair enough. Or maybe we can go higher? Max dimension reach. Ah. Okay, that's why. I don't want to, like, leave that fertility zone up there unfarmed. It would be nice to use. I think this will probably have to do. Space do I have? A lot more than I expect. Max dimension reached on like all dimensions. I just gotta square this building up a bit, I guess. There we go. The other bakery's done, and we still have 13 spare workers? Damn. We got like a load of immigrants while I wasn't looking. Nice. Nice to see. Alright, I think that's probably gonna do it. Tunnel into the mountain. Might as well. Save us a little bit of time. But yeah, that's a good place for us to end here. It's been good. We're expanding now with the power of science. Posh relief for 200. Honestly, like, I hate how expensive the friggin' like cut stone is, but it might still be worth it. Just for the posh relief. I mean, you know what? No, and I'll freaking research masonry and do it myself. I'll cut the stone locally. Oh, fuck that. No, I don't. I've grabbed masonry. 250, you got it. I know masonry will require metal, but you know what? It's worth. I am not paying 150 friggin' gold coins per block of cut goddamn stone. I refuse. The input goods for this, if I imported them, would literally be 4 gold. For 0.6, that's 4 gold to 90. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, it needs to be one smaller, doesn't it? Come on. Anyway, as I was saying, it's time for me to end the episode here, so before I get caught up in a bunch of one more turn syndrome, thank you everyone for watching. I've been your lovely host, Galen, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.